You're watching our second episode of Let's Play. This time we're playing Fallout New Vegas, and with me is Jessica Osborne. Say hello, Jessica.
Hello, Jessica. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's the old Pulp Fiction thing.
Yeah.
I like that movie. It's been a long time since I've watched it, though.
I've seen pieces, but never all of it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really watched like a whole Tarantino film.
Oh, aren't you old like me? Like,
I am, but I'm a terrible person when it comes to some pockets of pop culture.
Because that was like the thing back in the mid '90s or so.
Yep.
It was all Tarantino, and there was just a bunch of movies that were trying to copy his style or whatever. But yeah, Pulp Fiction was
the thing.
The thing. So we're gonna start using a save here, and we're gonna play Hope Lies.
Yay!
Which Jessica voiced.
I did, and don't ask me to do the voice right now because it's been too long. I don't quite remember how to do that accent as well.
Yeah, see, there you go. It's natural. It's just part of your repertoire now.
Well, I do live in the Southwest. Obviously, we're all cowboys here.
Pretty much.
That's what people back east think.
So, as you can tell, I have stacked Doc Mitchell's house with like all the gear we need.
Wow.
I didn't realize there's a fucking katana here. It must have been during my fedora wearing days.
I was gonna say, why? Yeah, like what's up with the katana?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I have like 6 in real life too. No, I'm kidding.
I have a set in real life.
Oh, really?
I got them because the scabbards are pretty. They're not very sharp. I could maybe slice butter with them.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome to do. I would, if I had a katana, I would be slicing butter with
Of course.
I would be making potatoes just for that purpose, I think.
It's like, oh, I need to go, I'm going to make some french fries. Let me go get my wakizashi and cut this up.
I built this gun in the GEC, the 10mm fuck cannon.
I assume it unleashes a barrage of fuck you ammo.
Pretty much. I mean, because I suck at video games and we want this Let's Play to go smoothly, we have...
Yes, I love cheats!
Yeah. So we have a gun that does damage of 6,615 hit points.
See, you should have made it over 9,000. Just saying.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity.
I'm not very good with memes. I like posting them, but modding them in is another story altogether. It's the fastest way to age your game, and
Sure.
I want the fuck cannon mod to last.
So it'll be there in perpetuity.
Yeah, I want the fuck cannon mod to stand the test of time, more or less. Anyways, we're equipped with our NCR Ranger mod and our fuck cannon, and we're going to go to
fuck shit up.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna just fucking kill people in Good Springs.
Sweet.
No, we're here in Good Springs, and now we're gonna go find Hope, who is in an area just to the south called Good Springs Source.
Nice.
And Hope Lies, the name is actually German, I believe. The name is actually pronounced Lees, but you know how Americans do. I mean,
of
we're
course,
gonna change it.
We just bastardize everything. It's fine.
And the name Hope Lies, I mean, it has a sort of integral part of her character and her story, but we're gonna get into that as we proceed.
Yay.
Hopefully these loading screens won't be too long, so we don't need to fill it with us talking.
Meaningless chatter.
We could cut it out too. So now we're at Good Spring Source.
Sweet.
This is originally where we were gonna place Hope and Al. Al was originally supposed to be like a really big dude. Like there's supposed to be contrast with Hope, but because New Vegas makes every NPC the same size, we had to just give Al a goatee.
What do you need?
Oh, so the goatee at least makes him look like a bad dude.
Bye.
And he doesn't say much.
No, he doesn't.
As I recall.
He's not supposed to say much. That much is intentional. But he was supposed to be a very large human being, but now he's just a very normal-sized human being with a badass goatee.
Well, that works.
I think he needs like a Harley or something behind him. That would have been nice.
Well, the way I can't tell if it's the graphics or like the way he's sitting, but it kind of looks like he has a peg leg from this angle.
Oh, he stood up.
Oh, there we go.
I'll show you.
He was clipping into
he's
the
like,
sand.
I'll show
That's what
you
it
my
was.
fucking leg. Like, peg leg my ass. Look at him.
Yeah, he's like, peg leg this
Yeah.
bitch.
Hope, I don't know what she's doing. She's
She's cowering in terror because he just stood up, I guess.
Al has that effect on people. I don't know. There's probably enemies around or somewhere. I don't know what's going on.
She's ducking and covering.
Let's talk. To her,
Howdy,
see what's up.
stranger. Take a seat by the campfire.
Oh, and now she's
It's
fine.
a long way from here to town.
And this part is a little bit on rails.
My name's Hope. Hope Lies.
Yeah,
Because
Funny
we wanted
name,
to
I know.
introduce the name and all
German,
that,
I
so.
think.
of course.
The lion part, not the hope. Does what?
Does Hope lie?
I don't know. You've been traveling these wastes. Why don't you tell me?
And let's talk
Al?
about Al.
Don't pay him no mind. He ain't much for talking.
Yikes.
But if you make trouble,
You
he'll put two in
badass.
your skull. One to kill you, and one to make sure.
Al
In
don't
any
fuck
case,
around.
this is his camp, and that lovely piece
Damn,
of tin
son.
over
Yeah,
there
there's
is his
the
trailer.
animation. She's pointing
Me,
to a
I'm just
trailer that's
passing through.
actually on the other side.
It's fine. She's
Yeah.
directionally challenged.
Yeah, she's dyslexic.
Her eyes aren't that good, as I recall. Anyway,
Yeah, she
so
looks
it's
to
fine.
the left or the right a lot, I think.
No, I'm looking for something.
I think
Maybe
it's
you know
yeah,
it?
like there she goes. She looks
It's
to
a
the
plant.
right. It's
An
one of
orchid, I
the
think.
emotions, I think.
They say
I,
it grows out where the
not
dust
sure
is
which
thick,
it is.
but you
Okay.
know how that is.
that's how
Places like that, you can't
New
take more than
Vegas
2
NPC
steps
show
before the
in
radiation
motion,
soups your
they kinda
insides.
Look to the right.
They look around.
They don't make eye contact.
They look suspiciously to one side or the other.
Anyway, she's looking for a plant, and so we ask, "What's so important?" about
Well,
this plant?
Girl's got to have her secrets.
She's not.
But I tell you
telling.
what, you help me find it, and I'll spill it
At least
all.
not yet.
Beans, pork, you name it.
And the basis
then,
of this
let's just
whole
say it's worth
search
your
for a
weight in
plant is
caps to
actually
find it.
loosely tied, or originally started from Skyrim. There's an NPC called Malia Entius, and she's very sick, and so that sort of ties into Hope's story in a weird way because it's what inspired it more or less. Anyways, we recruit her.
Wouldn't
to,
hurt to have another set of eyes. All right, you got yourself a deal. Man, the dirt around here might as well be
Blythe
a devil
Spirit
the way it
perk.
kicks up a
What does that do?
storm.
I don't know. Did someone just give us a perk?
It said that being with her gives you the Blythe Spirit perk.
You'd have to ask
Strong as
Nonoodles
oak,
because
sweet
Nonoodles
as
designed
honeysuckle.
everything, the outfit. You see the little necklace she's wearing?
I love the
Yeah,
necklace.
and
It's
the
adorable.
goggles. Let's ask more about her.
You writing a book, darling? Well, if you are, I guess it's smart to peek under the cover.
Maybe we
What
are
do you
writing
wanna
a
know?
book.
How do you
Jeez.
know? Could be offended by that. Let's ask her what her favorite song is.
Well, most songs I know are church ones. Amazing Grace, for instance.
Oh, so she's
But if you're talking about the
Bible
radio,
thumper.
I've always had a soft spot
She's a
for Marty
Bible
Robbins.
thumper, and she likes
I
Marty
like when he
Robbins.
always got the story to tell.
Yeah, that's how I knew that you hadn't played Vegas yet, because like when I asked you to do that Marty Robbins song, you're like, "What the fuck is this?"
I was like, wait, you want me to
Yeah.
sing? This wasn't in
Yeah.
the contract that doesn't
People
exist.
listen to this shit on purpose. That's it's like what the fuck it. But the thing is, Marty
like,
Robbins is actually
okay.
a pretty popular. Like one of the songs he does for New Vegas is pretty popular, called "Big Iron on His Hip." So like, it's
Ah.
like Marty Robbins is like a big thing in New Vegas. So it's like, yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
The other thing is he's kind of like a ultra right wing conservative guy.
Awesome.
In addition to singing folk songs and songs about cowboys, which is what endeared him to the New Vegas base. If you like Google some of his other songs, they're like super like hardcore, like right wing. He's like, you know,
Oh, man.
he really hates commies. Marty Robbins does not like commies at all. So if you're one of those people who doesn't stand for the national anthem, Marty will come to your house and scream the Star Spangled Banner right in your
Good
ear.
lord.
Man is a patriot. It's probably a good thing that we didn't do a Marty Robbins cover, because like he wouldn't be having it. He would have
Oh, man.
written like 5 songs about us already. Just shitting
Good
us.
lord.
You don't want to
That's terrifying.
You don't want to fuck with Marty Robbins. That's what I'm saying.
It's okay. I did like have cuts of trying to sing those songs, and they were all terrible. So it's good.
You should just send those to Marty just to piss him off. It's like, how dare you?
Oh, Oh, they're so bad I can't really sing.
Then just tell him that you're voting for Hillary or something, and then
Yes, perfect.
That would just
That'll just seal the deal right there.
He's gonna be knocking on your doorstep.
Awesome.
So what should we say? Should we say we like Marty Robbins, or should we say that we like Sinatra and Dean Martin?
Let's see. I don't know, dude. We have a fuck canon. I feel like we should kind of be an asshole.
Okay.
So it might be like, you want a story, read a book.
Music is about emotion, motherfucker.
You saying words don't have emotion? Because I'll give you an earful if you keep saying bad things about Marty.
Oh, Hope. Oh, she got some bite to her. Think she's this nice church girl, but all of a sudden
She's got some
talk
teeth.
shit about Marty, and shit's going
Yeah,
down.
don't you talk smack about Marty.
How dare you?
My favorite's The Master's Call.
Yeah, and this is
Got
the
a lot
one.
of
This is
sin,
the
but
one
it's
that we
also
would have
got a
gotten.
lot of
Oh.
soul. I can even sing it for you.
I think
so
it's
long as you
about,
promise
like-
to keep the matches from your ears.
Like some kind of
Shame if I
Jesus
burned
thing.
'em.
Yeah, it's basically like a religious experience or
she
something.
has-
Because he survived like a storm during a cattle
Yeah,
drive.
and he sees like a cross or something. And like that.
Yeah, it was like super duper religious country. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, we should have just opted for the song about pinkos instead. Commies.
Oh god. I don't know if that quite fits her like down home country church girl
probably
image.
not.
No.
Who knows though? Maybe Hope is like, one of those all lives matters chicks.
Oh lord.
We don't know. We don't know.
She's a Trump
Yeah,
supporter,
yeah,
maybe. I don't
maybe.
know. That's terrifying.
So let's ask her about this orchid. Let's proceed with this quest.
Well, I guess I can trust you. It's not the plants so much as what's in them. Doc says they feed on rads like bees to honey. You get sick and a plant like that'll flush it right out of your system. And that's what I need it for. A friend of mine, his wife, she's dying.
It is important to note that she is a pastor's daughter, and that's going to play later on. Her father was a pastor and very religious, and that's where she gets that from.
That's right.
Let's see.
How well do you know this person, huh? Let's see.
Which one? Okay, this one?
Sure.
Alright, how well do you know this person?
I know him, and that's all that matters.
Oh, so he doesn't know
The
her.
rest, well, it's complicated.
She's kind of looking a little
Yeah,
pissed off
it's
now.
complicated. Should we just go, or should we ask some more probing questions? Why is the plant so rare?
Yeah, might
People
as well.
don't got any sense is why. When they found out what it could do, everyone and their sister plucked it out of the ground. You ask people now, they say it's gone forever. Can't find what ain't there. But Pa always told me, can't never could.
That's just
So long
one
as
of
you have
many
faith, God will show you the way.
isms that
Can't never could.
Hope loves to say. So
All them double negatives.
let's go find this plant.
Thanks for helping. I ain't good at this sort of thing, but I just want to say I owe you one.
All right, so let's go to the next location. And
All right. Oh, look at that. She's got like a longhorn belt buckle and everything.
yeah, she's totally country. Let's say goodbye to Al. Goodbye, Al.
Are you going to shoot him?
Oh, I
Good
don't have
Lord.
any ammo. We have this fucking fuck cannon. We don't have any ammo for it. Oh.
Well, can you beat somebody
Yeah,
with it? Can we just club him on the head?
You win this round, Al. Let's go.
He won via our unpreparedness. That's brilliant.
Well, we have to go to the store and buy ammo, so that's another thing we
Nah.
need to do. All right, let's go.
All right. Shopping.
And we're back in Good Springs. I guess we could go to the store first.
We should probably get some ammo
Yeah.
since we're gonna need that to shoot
Yeah.
people and fuck
It would
people
be
up.
very embarrassing if I didn't have any ammo and died when some bug bit me in the leg or something.
Prim as a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gainers
Okay,
away.
this guy, you need.
Who is
you
this
need
guy?
To be behind the counter, buddy. Like you need to stop creeping up on your customers like that. Like
That was a little spooky.
yeah, imagine like walking in the door and then like the counter lady is just talking to you.
Yeah. It just like creeps
you.
up behind you in
Yeah.
your ear.
Hello.
Just whispers, "Need any help?"
Can I assist
Jesus,
you
man.
today?
You looking to buy some supplies?
Oh, he's just like sitting there by the
Oh,
door,
yeah,
ready to
he's-
creep on anybody that
See
walks
that little,
in.
yeah, see
Good.
that little hole in the window? That's where he's like peeking out, waiting for customers so he can spook them.
Can do.
Slightly disturbing unless it's October. So what exactly kind of rounds does a fuck cannon take?
10 millimeter apparently. This guy better have 10 millimeter ammo. Or we
He seems to have everything but.
we are
Can you shoot pork and beans out of it, perhaps?
possibly. Oh wait, I have 10 millimeter.
What?
Wait, I have 510. Wait a minute. Why does it say 0 out of 0, but I have 510? Oh fuck, we're gonna have to use normal weapons, aren't we?
Oh no.
That's not good. We
Balls.
could use the katana. Thing is, do we have the fedora
Take
to
it easy
match?
now.
I mean, do it, I guess.
Hard to let a bunch
Oh,
of
we can-
murderers walk
Test it
away.
on the shopkeeper.
No,
Wait, don't.
Gotta
it would
be
make
smart.
everyone hostile, I think.
Besides,
No.
the good Lord will make sure they get theirs.
And I think she's saying a unique line, but because this other guy's subtitles were there, I don't know.
No. I saw her say something about, like, the good Lord will do good lordy things.
But she has some unique Good Springs lines too, I think. Like in that store in particular, because I remember for certain that when I was in this
Was she saying?
when I was in this store,
Was she saying something about the powder gangers?
possibly. I know in this store, I saw this fucking ashtray, and I'm like, "You're really gonna sell me this ashtray, dude, that you just used?"
Gross.
So I think that was the line, but I don't know.
The
We'll
NCR.
have to go back and check. Anyways, let's continue on with the quest. Katana in hand.
We'll just
Yeah,
cut
just
people up.
Test it on this motorcycle that nobody's
The,
using.
the fuck cannon has
Yeah.
failed us.
Apparently, it uses special 10mm rounds that, you know, have to be handcrafted or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I should have tested that before, but yeah.
Oh well. Live and
Yeah.
learn.
Hope's got food too. This is a really nice touch by Nonoodles.
Oh yeah, she's packed for a road
Yeah,
trip.
She's ready.
Like seriously, I love her whole design. She's awesome
Should
looking.
we talk to some of my generic NPCs, Frank? And
Yeah.
let's talk to. There's a trigger box here that I'm just
You
about
out
to
of your
walk
mind? NCI has guns, Frank. Guns.
There's more to war than guns.
Yeah, like grenades and explosives. NCI's got those too.
But what about heart, Bill?
Legion ain't got no heart.
That's exactly what I'm saying. They're crazy, heartless bastards. And they'll kill you and your family before you even think to shoot it.
Shoot what, Frank?
Their hearts, Bill. Their hearts.
What do you think? NCI or Legion?
I don't know. What do you think?
Both of them can go to hell, I guess. I don't
We
know.
are an asshole.
Are we picking sides?
Well, this is basically, and the reason these two are at the beginning of the game is basically because that's like the major faction battle, NCR and Legion.
Ah.
So it's kind of
Okay.
sets the tone, I think. And so adding them
Got
to
it.
this bar, I thought was kind of apropos.
Sure, but that's not what I'm asking. I'm saying
It's
if a
kinda
dozen
like
soldiers
Imperial
from each
versus
side
Zero.
get in a
Yeah.
fight,
No,
mano a mano, who gets the best of it?
Why are you wasting this poor soul's time? We all know the Legion would win.
You almost sound like you respect those assholes.
I just got sense enough to fear them.
And these two go on and on arguing. So we're gonna, this is
and they're both packing, I
yeah.
see.
Bill is voiced by AJ Dembrowski.
Hey,
If I'm saying that
why
right.
don't we ask the bartender what
Oh, here
she
they go again.
thinks?
And Bill is voiced by James
All right,
McLaughlin.
hey Trudy, what do you say?
Who also
you
does
think those
Brock.
skirt-wearing pansies could take out a squad
Ha.
of highly trained rangers?
Nobody knows who's gonna win.
And this,
Legion or
I sort of
NCR.
integrated the
Might
vanilla
not make
NPC,
much of
which
a
is
difference
nice.
around here.
Awesome.
Now that's
Anyways.
a smart answer.
Enough patting our own backs, let's talk to Hope. And I really hate this aspect of New Vegas, this fucking companion wheel.
Chin up, sugar.
Like that
You'll
seems
never reach the sky. if you
No,
Yeah,
always
it's
looking
really
down.
annoying during the quest because like you want her to talk, and then the fucking companion wheel pops up first. It kind of breaks.
like I just want you.
Yeah, it's like breaks strides because it's like an emotional moment, and we'll look at that later on. But it's like, oh, and this this giant wheel pops up instead.
Cool.
But this conversation can be accessed in this tavern. It could also be accessed in a couple other taverns across the world. But this one is the closest, so we're gonna use this one.
Yeah, good timing. I was talking to that bartender just now and got something good. Said some fella came by here the other day talking about this old cave, dark as death. But if you keep walking, you'll find this one spot where the light comes through like a kiss from heaven. And beneath it is a field of plants whiter than angel wings. Not on the cave, but I did get a bead on the fella who seen it. A guy by the name of Gomez who hangs out at the Bighorn in Boulder City. I say we go pay him a visit.
So we now need to go to Gomez at the Bighorn Saloon.
Remember, the Bighorn Saloon is where he'll be.
Let's go find this
Yeah.
Gomez character
Yeah. Sounds suspicious.
with katana in hand.
So the troopers at Camp Searchlight all turn to ghouls.
Oh, there's some quest dialogue.
It's a shame we can't return the bodies. Bringing those dog tags back to their families will mean a lot.
I probably did that like 5 years ago,
Why is
so
this town called Good Springs anyhow?
no way I remember it now.
Doesn't make a lick of...
Let's go to... Hey, that was a pretty fast loading screen, but let's go to...
Nice.
Boulder City, where I am idolized, apparently. Yeah, I ended up using an old save that I found because I figured it'd make it less likely for me to die.
Sure.
I should also turn on God mode. That would also help.
Just go into console and like make yourself invincible.
No, but we can't do that because taking damage is part of the quest, so... yeah, it's one thing.
Well, whatever. We'll just tough
Yeah.
through it, and if
If I...
dying
yeah.
happens a lot, we'll
Yeah,
sort it
if I
out.
die, I die. I better use F5, though. Alright, so here we are. Outside the Bighorn Saloon. This is the other follower I made, Vincent, but we're not going
Oh,
to talk
yeah.
to him because that's not what we're doing.
That's for another Let's Play.
Here we go. Quest time.
Something I can help you with, señorita?
Yeah, your name, Gomez?
Depends who's asking.
Well, we ain't here to cause trouble. A friend of mine told me you might know about this plant.
You must have me mistaken for a gardener. I know nothing of the sort. Besides, if it's a plant you want, you're in the wrong place and the wrong time. There is nothing growing out there but poison.
Well, they say this plant's different. The way I hear it, it was born from a nuke, like a seed planted right in the ground. They call it the rising angel. Petals as white as wings.
You don't say. In that case, maybe I do know something. As for what I say, well, again, it depends on who's asking.
Very shady.
It helps
Yeah, no
me and
kidding.
him for profit.
Probably
I
the
just wanna help a
suit.
sick friend is all.
I don't
Yeah,
give
he
a
looks
shit
a little
what your
slimy.
goals
Also
are.
the
Oh,
stash.
yes,
Can't
it's a
tap
porn
my
stash
heartstrings
right there.
and say,
It's totally a porn
He
stash.
probably is on his way to
Now,
like
if you
Vivid
got
Studios
cast,
right now.
That's a different story.
Oh god. Yeah, he looks pretty
Yeah.
nasty.
He just got back from a shoot with Bang Bros. That's the extent of my porn knowledge.
That's more
Yeah,
than
I
mine.
can't-
So
yeah.
congratulations, I suppose.
I don't think most people who watch porn know the names of the studios in general. So,
I don't think that's
Yeah.
important to them.
um,
Are we gonna pay him off, or should we just beat the crap out of him?
I'm not sure this is gonna work. So I think we should just pay him.
Pleasure doing business with
All
you.
right.
I'll show you on your gadget where you can find it.
On
That's
your
an
gut-
You had
authentic
wrong,
Spanish
though.
accent right there.
That
Voiced
field
by
of orchids,
awesome.
Jesus
not
Acosta.
growing in a cave. It's
That's awesome.
in a vault. From what I hear, that place is hairier than a Yao-Wai's cooler. But at least that means you'll be the only one there to see your angel bloom.
Why do they call them potato
So
crisps?
we
Oh
sure
no.
will
Are
find
they
it?
potato chips?
Shut up.
Can make guarantees in this
Don't know.
business, senorita.
Supposedly people on the other side say chips are French
Especially
fries.
since I hear the radiation in those
side?
balls.
What, you mean
fucks with
hell?
your head. Almost
The other side
makes
of the
you
Atlantic.
wish you were a
Not
ghoul.
exactly a hell, but
This
from
is
what
the
I've
problem
heard,
with
it's pretty damn
modular.
close.
We only need one, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Other people in the background talking.
Yeah,
there.
these people are from one of my other mod, the
But that
generic
might
mod.
be the wiser course of
Ah,
action.
And if I had them all in one mod, I
You
could shut
excuse
them
me,
off
I
while
must
Hope
get
Lies'
back to
quest is
my
going
duty.
on.
I
But
would
it's
be
modular.
black, but truth is, I just don't care.
Well, it's a lead. A vault, though? Huh. Didn't know the sun spent the night underground.
as she's looking around all shady like again. Don't know about that, but okay.
It isn't doing her face justice. It's kind of like it's
Yeah,
disappearing her eyebrows.
it looks a little
Yeah.
creepy.
So we want to know what this is all about.
You're right. It's time I fess up. Best start from the beginning. When I left home, Pa made me promise to do right. Don't matter if I kept the good book with me. Don't matter if I remembered the words. So long as I stayed true to their spirit. And for the most part, I did. Until the day I met Cole.
By the way, that's Marty in the background.
Oh, nice.
Big iron on his hip.
A soldier I met
timing.
out in the waste. When I found him, he was halfway up God's interstate, but damn if I didn't manage to reel him back. When I asked him what happened, he said he got separated from his troop, and more importantly, his wife.
And this story is the same story that Malia Antius will tell you in Skyrim, but she's doing it from the wife's perspective. And so, like, this guy, yeah, and so this guy, like, cheated on his wife while he was out fighting war, and then, like, the guilt sort of drove him to kind of go on this fool's errand looking for a plant to heal her because she was sick. Like, you know, because he kind of felt like it was almost like he was responsible because she got sick
Sure.
while he was out philandering and stuff like that. And so,
Yep. So he felt obligated to get it to save her.
and so Hope is like supposedly this super clean, pure church girl kind of thing. And then, so when she reveals that she was kind of like the other woman, it's like, you know, she sinned, and so she's, you know, Hope lies, more or less. And I
Yeah.
thought that fit a lot better than originally we were going to do that NPC for Dragonborn, and she was more of a bitch kind of thing. So
I do
Yeah,
remember
and-
that, and I think I did lines for her too.
You did like the preliminary lines, and it was like it didn't feel right because there was no contrast there. Like she was the kind of woman who you would think would be the other woman, I guess, more or less, and not the kind of woman who would want to help Malia. And so in moving it to Fallout New Vegas, it just felt right. You know, having a kind of like a religious, supposedly honest person, then have that sort of be a twist, even though it says so in her name from the start. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
we
it
traveled
worked out
together
well.
for months after, looking for his troop. After a while, we stopped looking and just started wandering. I'm not making excuses, but we didn't even know if we'd last the day, and, well, the better emotions, they were in short supply.
Let's see. We don't want to be too terrible here, but we
Oh.
can probably just say, so you're the
So
other
our
woman.
asshole has a conscience now.
Hey, she's cute. You never know.
And I am. Didn't see it that way at the time, though.
You're dumb.
So he doesn't have a conscience. He's just a run-of-the-mill pervert, is what you're saying.
Probably.
Even
He's
when we
running
found
around
that
with a
radio,
giant
I was
sword.
praying to God we'd hear nothing but static. When he turned it on and that voice came through the other side, my heart sunk. I don't know, but I do know I was fool enough to wish his wife ill. And truth is, when it happened, I almost looked up at the sky and thanked the Lord Almighty. It wasn't until I went to see her and looked into that poor woman's eyes that I knew I done broke a vow. Everything I do now is to make sure that
Bad
man
Hope.
and his wife fix theirs.
So now she's on this like quest for redemption,
The territories are
Go
safer now
go
that the
save
cons have disappeared.
her lover's woman's
Yeah.
life.
And I really like this bar and the way the light kind of comes in. So we're gonna.
It's got a nice ambience to it.
So Gomez told us that we need to go to a vault, and I am not gonna look for it in the Pip-Boy. I'm just going to.
Cheat.
I can't see where I'm COCing. I must have not did it right. Oh, 22 exterior. Oh, that must not be right. Okay, so like I said before, we're gonna use the Pip-Boy because we don't cheat.
We're totally gonna use the Pip-Boy.
Yeah. Oh, there's a quest marker. It was easier than I thought. I don't know why.
Oh, well then. It's fine. You just make the mod. It's not like you need to know how to play through it.
I actually played like Fallout 4 Far Harbor just through the CK because I didn't want to spend the time like actually playing the game. It just takes forever, so I just looked at all the dialogue in the CK and that's how I finished it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I cannot see a thing. And New Vegas is
it's hella dark.
New Vegas's Pip-Boy sucks, but luckily we're just going to. Oh, actually, you know what? If we just go into the vault, the lighting should be fine.
We're just gonna go there in the dead of night. No big deal. It's not
Yeah,
creepy at
actually,
all.
let's just stand here for about 10 hours.
Stare at each
Let's
other.
just do that. How about that? Oh wait,
Dink-a-dink-a-dink. Why is it not working?
because I don't know how to play this game.
Oh, good. There we go.
So we just stood here for 10 hours in awkward silence. Hopefully, it wasn't too much of a strain on our relationship, but
It's fine. Oh, look at that sign. That's very
Oh.
nice. Stay
Not
out.
as much for sightseeing.
The plants
Best
kill.
I go where you take me.
yeah. And where I'm taking you, no man.
This creepy ass overgrown
Yeah.
vault that looks perfectly safe.
Yeah.
Nothing bad
Never
can
mind
happen
the
here.
sign. It's perfectly safe. I've got a katana.
Well, at least we know you can cut
Alright,
through the
we're
plant
here.
life. See, it was
Been in one of
destiny.
these before. There's always more going on inside than whatever I'm looking for. So do what you gotta
Yes.
do. I'll keep an eye out for that orchid in the meantime.
That's her way of saying this vault is used for a vanilla quest. Let's hope that we have finished it or we can skip it. This is what all those magazines are for at Doc Mitchell's office, to increase our repair.
Nice.
Oh, we already repaired it, actually.
Okay. Also, apparently we're dehydrated or we're getting
Yeah.
sick or something
That's all right.
happened there.
I'm sure we'll live.
Are we gonna die?
Well, our H2O is low, huh? Let's drink.
Yeah.
It's probably because we are standing in place for 10 hours. So let's have a steak and I don't know. Did you want to drink something in particular?
I don't know. Does Nuka-Cola satisfy your
I
thirst?
think it just makes you more thirsty.
Oh.
Let's drink water.
Water is probably safe. Yay!
Did you want to eat some maize?
Oh god. Street corn. Yeah!
Iguana on a stick?
Ew, gross.
Oh, we ate it.
Alright,
Should we also
fantastic.
do some? We should do some
Delicious.
drugs just in case. Oh yeah.
I can stop
man.
anytime I want.
Party time mentats.
Oh my god.
This floor looks
So we're getting all
promising.
doped up to go do
Let's
this
see what
quest
we
for
have
Hope.
over here.
Fantastic.
Oh my god, look! I think I can see it way in the back. Bright as an angel.
She's very excited.
It has to be our orchid.
She's so happy.
Yes,
Better
there it
make
is.
sure, though.
Meanwhile, we're taking
Don't want
radiation.
to walk head first into a dust storm.
No, we
Do
don't.
me a
Hope.
favor and check the terminal.
As
I'm gonna
she's
see
just
if we
like
can't find
talking
a button
away.
that opens that door.
Yes, we should find a button.
Just go mash every button on the terminal. It will be
Yes.
fine. You will not harm anything, I'm sure.
So we could read the project, or we're not going to do that. We don't like to read. We're an asshole. But we are going to open the door. And this is what I was talking about earlier with the companion wheel.
Uh-huh.
She forced streets, and then boom, there's this wheel, and now we have to talk.
Awesome.
Hey, you
That's
got it open.
not
Good
immersion
work.
breaking.
Find anything else on that terminal?
We did actually, but we didn't read it. It says the orchid's in the lab.
Fuck if I know. Oh, God.
Oh, come
Don't
on.
do
You
it.
mean you just stared at that thing for that long looking at the colors?
Pretty much.
Well, I was looking over your shoulder, and it looks like that's our orchid. Hurt my eyes doing
Good
it.
thing you're here.
The
Good thing
radiation
you're
could
here.
have hurt
Your
a whole lot worse.
reading ability.
Yeah, with your bad eyes.
So what should we...
Are we gonna be like the chivalrous asshole, or are we just gonna be
I
like,
don't
hey,
know.
you gonna be okay
I
in
don't
there,
know.
you weirdo?
It's up to you.
All right, let's just. Are you gonna be all right in there?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Good
I guess
straight
it doesn't
answer.
matter at this point. As far as I'm concerned, this is a test of faith. When you go through rivers, they won't sweep you away. When you walk through fire, you can't be burned.
Well, we can say...
No more Bible shit,
Is that
please.
what we want to say?
God, we're so awful.
Well, one of the things that people appreciate about Hope is that she is very religious, and she does so not in a way that's like derisive, like
Yeah, it's not. She's not like a Bible thumper. Like you must also believe this.
yeah,
crap.
and it's
She's like a good.
yeah, she's not
Christian.
yeah, and she's not there. Like the intent isn't to like make fun of her, like a lot of religious NPCs are. They're like a joke, basically. Hope is like a real person, and we're supposed to care about her, and she's just very, she's just very into religion, which like I'm not, and I don't know about you. Are you into? Yeah.
I am
So
not at all.
like yeah, but it's good that
No, I'm not-
despite being like Satanists that we are, more or less, that,
hardcore
yeah,
skeptics
yeah,
and sundry.
that we are still able to hopefully convey or capture the essence of someone who really believes and believes in
Yeah.
faithful protector. So are we? That being
and that-
said, no more Bible shit, please.
Let's just ask the
Okay.
question because that can come off many
It all
different
makes
ways.
sense
We won't
now.
be mean to Hope. She's too
This
nice.
is why the thing with Cole happened. Why his wife got ill and why I can't get over the guilt. It was also I could give my life to save hers.
I don't know, girl. You're
Yeah.
crazy, but okay. Yeah, put on that radiation suit, please. Be smart.
Don't need it.
Come on.
Whether he wants me here or somewhere else, I put my faith in the Lord.
Okay.
But before I go, I just want to say I'm glad you were the one to take me this far. When I was tired, you picked me
I
up.
will say though,
When I was ready to
I
give up,
remember
you
when I was
gave me a
reading
good
these lines
kick in
and
the
it was
rear.
very sweet and emotional.
I guess what I'm saying is, I traveled a long road to get to this point. And if I had to walk it all over again, it'd be worth it if I could walk it with you.
Aw.
All right, here I go.
I think like those little lines would have a lot of meaning if you were the sort who like had her as a
Yeah.
companion with you for a lot of other quests and such.
I still think she should have taken one of these 3 radiation.
I mean, yeah, I think she's being kind of dumb, but we're not admiring her for her
Yeah.
intelligence. We're admiring her for her.
Yeah,
heart.
I mean, she has God to protect her, and in this case, that God is us.
Hey.
Because we turned on God mode. Well, actually, we didn't.
Yes.
Did we?
Oh shit. Well.
Yeah.
Good
just
luck.
Keep an eye on our health here. Although I don't think in Fallout New Vegas it takes away health.
Oh shit. We're going
Yeah,
through
we have
withdrawals. This is not
drugs
the
to
best
protect
time.
us. But anyways, there's Hope, going for her orchid. We're just gonna hop down here. Oh crap! She's hurt. So now we have a choice. Oh, there's a plant guy. Let's kill him first.
Oh snap.
I have a katana. He doesn't realize I have a katana, and now he's.
You just cut his
Yeah.
brain open. That's
He
gross.
should have seen my katana and ran.
Is that another one
I
over there?
think so. Let's clear these out.
Get rid of these little douchebags.
Okay.
And you're like suffering poison.
Yeah,
and stuff,
that's pretty much
apparently.
the point here. We have a choice of picking up the Rising Angel and let's see what happens. You find the orchid, but it's rooted in deep. It would take considerable time and effort to remove. So this is kind of like a like sort of an extra reminder. Hey, you might want to take Hope instead. And
Yeah. Hard choices.
yeah, if you do dig out the roots, Hope will die, and that ends the
Awesome.
quest. So let's not do that. Let's.
Yeah, let's check on Hope and just get
Yeah.
her out of there because we don't care about the
No,
orchid. We
yeah.
don't need it.
And we can pick her up and take her out of here. And the point here is to over encumber you. I wasn't sure how heavy to make Hope, because if we do it realistically, it might not be heavy enough to encumber you, and the quest doesn't really work if you're running out.
Sure, you're just like, okay,
Yeah,
we're going.
so we made her 200 pounds, so she's obviously not 200 pounds.
Well, I mean, she's got like her
that's true.
backpack and
That's
stuff
true.
too. So if she's weighing like in at 130 or something, and she's got a really heavy
Yeah.
pack, totally works. Although we won't talk about the impracticality of you just like ditching her backpack, but anyway.
Yeah, so the point though is to make her heavy enough that you're encumbered and you're getting
Struggling to get out of
you're
there.
getting serious rads. This is me dragging Hope. Maybe
Are you like dragging her by the
yeah,
ankles
pretty
or
much.
something?
Maybe if I ditched the fancy armor and katana, I might be able to get out of here like with a light jog. But there's no way I'm dropping my katana. It just makes me look too cool. So
It's so cool, and your armor makes you look like a creep.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
important. And clearly, you must be dragging her by the ankles out of this place because I don't see her in your arms.
yeah, that's
Caveman
yeah, that's
style.
you basically have to kind of use your imagination there.
That's okay. Most people are going to play it in first person view anyway.
And the
I
thing
think.
is, if you run toward the end, the kind of fade out that like sort of happens as you're getting out of here doesn't really work all that well. So the hope is that people who are playing this, they're playing this by doing this as I'm doing it right now, like slowly, yeah.
Sure.
As the rads are killing
like-
them, as that big rad in the left corner.
Just keeps
Yeah.
like you're getting to dangerous levels and you're gonna die or turn into a ghoul or whatever happens. You can tell I totally play Fallout.
And then as you wake up, that you know, you see these lights coming in, and
Hey, we know that bar.
then there's a guy.
Or do we?
Darn it to heck, I swear this infernal jukebox never plays what I want. Hey there, darling. Miss me?
So he's calling us darling, and that's a little suspicious because we're a man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, hey.
less
I don't
suspicious
know.
if you're playing as a female. But
Well, from the looks of it, you passed out in some godforsaken vault. But despite you being here, I reckon it's not quite over yet.
what should we say?
I haven't the slightest clue what you mean, so I'll just nod my head. Yeah, do it.
To nod your head, you'd first have to lift it.
Oh.
Problem is, all the weight in your skull keeps it pointed to the ground. Now, as for your wild goose chase, that, I'm afraid, is over. The woman you were trying to save, I'm afraid she didn't make it. Passed away 2 hours ago. If it helps, she went in peace.
So what should we ask?
Weird. How do you know Cole's wife is dead?
Because I saw her go past the gates about 20 minutes ago. Kept my eye on that one, seeing as she meant so much to you.
Implying we're in heaven.
Weird. Why are we dead?
So what should we ask?
Yeah, let's ask where's Hope.
Right where you left it,
That's an
I
interesting
imagine.
question.
It's just hard to see under all that mess. But it's there, darling. It always has been. Right under your nose.
What do you mean by that?
Look, it was never your fault that woman got ill. And I ain't sure she'd even want your help if you gave it.
So he's talking to us like we're
I've
Hope.
told you before, the past
Yeah.
is a wagon that ain't got no wheels. You show up after all this time, and all three of you will be dragging it.
So it's obvious right now we're having some sort of vision, or Hope is having some sort of vision.
Right, and we're just seeing this from her perspective.
And so hopefully that gets conveyed to the player, more or less.
Yeah.
Especially because his name
Well
is
then.
Pastor Lies.
Right.
And part of the dialogue that we kind of skipped over, I guess we should have went through it, was that her father was a pastor, and her mother was like an Annie Oakley type, you know, shooting people
Yep.
up. And so she got her religious side from Pastor Lies
and her apparent ability to
Yeah.
shoot people up
from her mother.
with a sawed-off shotgun or something like that because she can't see very well. I remember that.
So, should we...
I guess we can answer as Hope since we have since picked up on what's going on here
okay.
a little bit.
Jesus God Almighty, Hope, you've always been a stubborn one. That's why your name's always been a good fit.
Wow, that's like a
Of course,
major
this may
swear for
surprise you, but
him,
it wasn't
right?
your mother that picked it, although she did
He's
have
going
a
to hell
lot
for
to
that.
say in it.
Hope you enjoyed heaven while it lasted.
I was gonna say, that's the Lord's name in vain and then some.
All right, so where does the name Hope Lies come from? And this ties back to the first thing Hope said. You ask Hope, more or less, like, does hope lie?
Okay.
Well, around the time you were born, your mother and I were having difficulties. We couldn't agree on anything, let alone a name, so for about a month you were just our crying child. And boy, could you cry. I had to get my shut-eye during the day because every night you'd let out one hell of a storm. Your mother, of course, slept right through it, so it was up to me to calm you down.
Oh, wow. Let's not be the dick
Okay.
anymore. That's awful. Yeah, we'll just continue to pretend and be like Hope, so that's Mom all right.
And complained to us that we didn't do the same. But that's why we love her. She was one of a kind.
So, how'd you come up with the name?
Well, eventually I just gave up on trying to go to sleep. Figured you were going to wake me up anyway, so what was the point?
So he was delirious. Cool.
Only that night, you were quiet as a tumbleweed. I remember holding you in my arms, the both of us tired and hungry, not knowing whether me or my marriage would last the night. And then I looked into your eyes and thought to myself, this child right here is where all my hope lies. That's right, hon. Your name doesn't mean hope don't exist. It means hope lies within. Oh, I know it feels like the world is conspiring against you, but that's
Thanks,
just how it
Daddy.
is. Stop and take a breath and it'll leave you behind. Try to get ahead and you'll find it stuck in its ways. You gotta put hope in today, darling. Not for some man from long ago or for some future that'll never be. That's the kind of love you hold on to. That's the kind of hope that can never tell a lie. Now you go on and get back to adventuring. I gotta see the owner about this gosh darn jukebox.
Good luck with
I'm
that,
a man
sir.
of God, but even I have my limits.
He wants his damn music. It's supposed to be heaven.
And that's the story of how Hope's father became the Antichrist.
Yeah. Oh
Did not
God.
I don't...
Get that jukebox fixed.
Did not get his music, decided to rebel against heaven.
Awesome.
And so...
That was Lucifer's problem. He was
Yeah,
an angsty
yeah.
teenager with, like, he wanted to play his music, and God was like, no.
Yeah. No music for you. But yeah. So we wake up, we're back to our badass katana wielding self.
Sweet. Please don't go shank
Yeah,
Hope
we're
while
not
she's
gonna do
not
that.
even conscious.
We're gonna shank this desk fan, how about that? Ah,
Oh.
take that.
Oh man, the drugs are wearing off. No! No wonder. You're just like having an episode.
Yeah, that's right. So, we're gonna talk to Hope.
Oh, hey, she sat up. She's okay.
Where are we?
So this kind of catches everyone up to speed, you know, do the test.
Be sarcastic. It's a doctor's office,
Yeah, how
dumbass.
else was I gonna save your life?
Well, I certainly feel sick. Not sure if it's from the rads or the chems, but I appreciate what you did all the same. If it weren't for you,
Pronouncing
I'd
that
probably
stuff
be up
is
there with
interesting when I
calling
had
the
like
angels.
no idea how it's actually said in the game. I think I had a few takes
The
where
raids.
I screwed up
The
pronunciation.
raids or the gems?
The raids or the chems? I don't know. I took
Yeah.
a stab at it and I hoped I was right.
As long as you got
basically.
Marty Robbins' name correct, that's all that matters.
I mean, Marty Robbins? What?
Well, you've
No.
done it now.
Oh no!
He's coming after you. That's something a pinko would
Shit.
say.
Shit.
Left-wing activist.
Damn it.
Yeah, I guess there was no saving it and me. I was supposed to be the one to save her, and I just got in the way. And if
It's
I
okay.
haven't found it by now, well, Cole's wife ain't got much of a chance.
Yeah, let's go with the first one. It's kind of asshole-ish, but not too bad.
I hate to say it, but you're actually right.
She wasn't long for this earth, and there ain't much hope in thinking she was. Besides, don't make sense to try to save a dying flower and toss all your seeds. I guess what I'm trying
I think
to say
we're the
is,
seeds.
I ain't doing nothing if it means putting you in harm's way.
I know, I remember reading that line, I'm like, I don't quite understand her weird southernisms, but okay. I'm gonna try to make it sound profound.
Do you remember what happened?
Not really. Just a feeling. Like everything got warm and then there was a light. Thought for a second
was
it was
radiation.
sun and then pearly gates. Turns out it was just a regular old bulb. 'Cause
Also
this is heaven.
radiation.
Pa has got some explaining to do.
Yeah, it's Doc Mitchell's.
He's busy with the jukebox right now, I hear.
It's strange, but I think I am. When I woke up, part of me knew she was gone. And to be honest, I don't know how I should feel about that. All this
Thrilled.
time I thought if I just kept hoping she'd be alright.
Now's your chance. But is he
Maybe
even
in some
alive?
strange
That's
Yeah,
the
who
question.
knows?
She is.
I guess you can ask if she wants to go pay her respects.
I'll say a prayer, but I don't think I'm invited to any funeral. It's probably better this way.
And so,
Oh,
yes.
boy.
And so, finally, the whole thing with the name comes full circle.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
My God, not the middle one. Well, since we got flat out told by her dad, we'll go with
All
the first
right.
one. Even though I am curious as to what that second one leads to. I don't want to
Maybe
be
it
that
does.
awful.
Lately, I've been thinking there's more to my name than hopes and lies. But I guess you'll have to keep me around a little longer to find out. Glad you sent Jason's flock on.
Yay!
And so that's the end of the quest.
I
She's
know,
spitting out
it's
another idol, but we won't pay attention to that.
I was to say, she has a lot of idle dialogue too.
She's very concerned about the quest to help Jason's flock, even more so than her own quest. But yeah, that is the end of Hope Lies.
Hooray!
But to wrap up the themes, it's basically a quest about the power of faith and how hope and faith and religion and all that can be a bonding force and a guiding force in people's lives. Anything else you want to say?
I do think, like, even just recording the dialogue, this was a really nice quest. I liked the way it played out.
I think this is probably one of the better quests that we've done. So play it.
Yeah!
You don't need a katana to play it, but it certainly helps.
Exactly. I mean, you did have to cut down those, weird little
I didn't
dudes.
want
Oh God!
Whoa! Look at that.
Why did you
don't
do
know.
that?
For closure.
And Hope's
Say
just
Doc
okay with it.
Mitchell can patch a stinger off a
Oh,
bee.
can he?
Most folks are just wondering about the guy who got stung.
Yeah, this surgery might be a little bit more complicated than patching up a few stingers.
I don't know if he's gonna, like, be doing any more healing. now.
Yeah. I think this is a little bit beyond even Doc Mitchell's medical prowess.
She's very accepting of your homicidal ways.
Too accepting, don't you think? No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. So that's it for this episode of Let's Play. Anything you want to plug while Doc Mitchell bleeds out?
I don't think so.
Alright, then that's it for this episode. Say goodbye, Jessica.
Goodbye, Jessica. Or perhaps I should say goodbye.
See you around.